Hello and welcome to Sobi Christine. In today's tutorial, I'm going to be showing you how to make this crop top bubu blouse. If this is what you're interested in watching, do watch this video to the end. And I would like you to subscribe to my channel, like and share this video. To get notified when I post new tutorials, turn your notification bell on. Here's the fabric that I'm going to be making use of. And this is a 1-yard fabric. This is 36 inches for the width. Fabrics like this come in length 62 inches, so this is a long length and the width is 36 inches. Next, I'm going to fold this into two. After folding this into two, I'm going to make a triangle shape out of this. See the way it's folded? I just brought in one tip to meet with this edge here. So this is our triangle. Next, I'm going to cut this base off. So this is the excess we have here. That is why I have to cut this out. When you make your fold, ensure all the edges are equal. Next, I'm going to open up this part. This part is on fold, but we don't want this part to be on fold. So that is why I have to open this up. Afterwards, I'll go ahead and mark the neckline. So from the tip here, I'm just going to mark 6 inches. So I'm going to keep marking this till I get to the other edge of this dress. After marking, I'm going to connect all the points together. Then I'll go ahead and cut out the marked area. Next is the making of the sleeve opening. From the base here, I'm going to come up by 8 inches and I'm going to mark that down. So this 8 inches will serve as the sleeve opening. Then from this marked area, I'm going to go inward by 0.5 inch. This 0.5 inch will be for the same allowance. At the neckline area, I'm also going to go inward by 0.5 inch. Then I'm going to connect this neckline 0.5 inch to 0.5 inch at the sleeve region. Coming to this part of the dress, I'm going to mark the quarter hip measurement plus 1.5 inches. So I'm just going to mark that here and I'll do the same at the base here. Once I'm done marking, I'll go ahead and connect these marked areas together using a straight line. I will notch this area that I have just marked here and I will also notch this part at the sleeve opening. Then I'll go ahead and mark 0.5 inch on this marked area. I'm going to mark 0.5 inch all the way to this edge. So like I said, the 0.5 inch is for the same allowance. Then I'll just connect all these marked areas. After marking, I'll go ahead and cut this part open. I'm going to get the midpoint of this area. Then I'll mark that area down. Afterwards, I'll go in by 0.5 inch. Thereafter, I'm just going to connect from this tip to meet at 0.5 inch and I'll also connect the other tip to meet with it. And I will cut this off. After cutting, I'm going to open this up so you see what it looks like. Now this is what we have here. We have the front and the back together. So next I'm just going to remove one of this. So I'm going to be working with one so that I can mark the neckline slits. So for the neckline slits, I'll come down by 5 inches and I'm just going to cut through to that 5 inches. So this is going to be the back, while this one will be the front. Next, I'm going to place this right side facing right side. Then I'll take this to the sewing machine to sew the 0.5 inch seam allowance at this side and also at the base here. I'm going to be sewing the other side as well, so I'm just going to mark down 0.5 inch from the top to the sleeve opening. And once I'm done with this part, I'm going to mark 0.5 inch at the base also. Once I'm done with this, I'm going to cut out the strap that I would use for the piping of the neckline, and this is 1.5 inches wide. I'm done sewing the sides and the base of this dress, and this is what we have here. We'll be working on the sleeve opening now. So what we'll need to do is to fold in these parts 0.25 inch first, and the second fold will be 0.25 inch again, altogether making 0.5 inch. So you fold these 2 times and you run your stitch round it. I'm going to do the same thing on this sleeve as well. I'm going to fold this in 2 times and run my stitch over it. I've gone ahead to hem the sleeve opening, and this is what it looks like. So after this, I'm going to be working on the neckline, and I have this tiny piece of fabric sewn. So this is what I would use for the button loop. I'm going to place this on the slits of the neckline, and I'll pin this down. And I'm going to bring this piece of fabric that will serve as my bias for piping the neckline. I'll fold this into 2 and place it this way. Note that I place this on the right side, so that by the time I'm done sewing, I'm going to turn it to the wrong side. I've gone ahead to pipe this part of the neckline. Next is for me to notch these curved areas. Once I'm done notching, I will trim off the excess. After trimming off the excess, I'm just going to fold this inward this way and then run my stitches over it. I'm done with the neckline slits opening, and this is what it looks like. So I'm just going to attach my button later to this back dress. Next, I'm going to fold the piece of fabric inward, then I'll fold it into 2. I will place it from the right side, and I'll pin this down onto this neckline. I'll go ahead and sew this around the neckline. I'm done sewing this, so I'm just going to notch this neckline. After notching, I'm going to fold this neckline inward to the wrong side, and I'm going to run my stitch over this. After this, we'll move to the hem. At the hem, I'm going to hold down an inverted pleat here. So from the center, I'm going to go inward by 3 inches on this side, and I'll also mark down 3 inches on this other part of the dress. Next, I'm going to pick the area that I've marked, and I'm going to place that area onto the center here. Note that I'm working on only the front part of this dress. So I'm going to pin this part down, and I'll pick this other side that I have marked and place this also at the center here. So I'll take this to the sewing machine and fold in this hem. What I'll be doing at the hem is basically what I did at the sleeve opening. All you need to do is for you to fold this hem inward twice and run your stitch over it. So this is it. I've gone ahead to fold my hem, and this is what it looks like, guys. Thank you so much for watching. Please do not forget to subscribe, like and share this video, and I'll see you in the next one.